Las Comadres. So today is another special episode because we have another special guest. We're going to do the same thing. Hopefully this guest understands the assignment. Before we reveal your face, guest, could you introduce yourself? Maybe the audience can guess who you are before
you say your name.
Yeah.
Hello everybody. Welcome to the show.
Okay. It's okay. Welcome, Carlos. How are you doing today?
I'm good. It's a pleasure to be here.
So, I just want to say this is my husband's Carlos, one of his good friends. I like to say his work wife because he was his best man at the wedding. And honestly, I think they're so much like close friends that they cannot even be partners at work.
Wait, how close are you guys?
Caca y calzón.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why we can't. I mean, at work we have to stop and chat. You know.
Yeah, get in trouble.
Yeah, a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you guys
We deny it, but
in the same department? Work in the same department?
yes. Yeah, we're both welders.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, so Carlos, thank you for accepting the being on the Comadres podcast. How do you feel actually?
Oh yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah. You're not nervous?
A little bit.
Your freaking feet are shaking and your mouth is like your teeth are like shattering. Like
No,
what's going on?
no.
Oh my. Is it honestly, is it like a big, like, I don't know how to say it, like nerve-wracking being?
Well, I think the main thing is like I've never really been like on camera.
Really?
Mhm.
Have you done online things?
Never.
No?
Never.
I thought you have, like streaming or something.
Mm-mm. I've wanted to, but no.
Maybe this will be the start.
Maybe.
So you don't like a camera or what? Like what's the reason?
I just don't know how to act on camera.
A good thing or a bad thing?
Either or.
Alright, so before we begin, we do, is there something you would like to share with the world about, like, something about yourself, like something that people don't know about you, like the audience? Fun facts.
Fun fact?
About yourself.
Anything. Is there anything you're into that they may not know?
I just got into horticulture.
What is that?
Taking care of plants.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you're like a plant dad?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, so do you like grow your own plants?
Yes, I have some seedlings and then some chopped from other trees.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So I just started doing it. So it's not like I have like a whole
Garden,
greenhouse
yeah.
or garden. You know, I just got like a few pots.
So are you trying to do more food or just more regular plants?
No, I actually started doing it because of I like bonsai trees. You know bonsai trees?
No.
They're like the little miniature trees
Yeah, you
that grow
told me
in
that
pots and
before.
stuff like that. And I'm that's basically just starting that.
Oh,
Really.
okay. Well, that's interesting.
And I kind of did want to do that on YouTube, but you know plants take a long time to grow.
Yeah, they do.
That would take forever to document.
Yeah, exactly. So I would have to start videoing now and then
To get the process.
releasing videos later.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So what made you think of doing that?
I don't know. I think I saw a few TikToks of like some dude, you know, taking care of his bonsai, and it just like I liked it.
Well,
Yeah.
to me, I feel like when I buy plants, it's like it brings life into my room. I just love them.
I can't. The plants I take care of die,
Oh.
so I can't keep them alive.
Yeah, I've had a few casualties myself already.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, my
You
husband, he's a
plant
plant
murderer.
dad.
No.
You're offending the vegans out in the
No, I hope not.
I'm just kidding. Okay, well before we get into like, I think I know you as sort of a conspiracy theorist, sort of. Maybe not into it too crazy.
Maybe.
But
few.
is there a theory that you might be like familiar with, or one that you like to, hear about? If so, we want to give you about like 60 seconds for you to convince us that whatever the theory you like, that it's real.
My favorite theories is how we actually come from aliens.
See? Okay, but you know, just go ahead. Take your shot.
So there's these group of people called the Anunnaki.
What?
Yeah, and so it originates from the Sumerian culture.
Mhm.
You know, supposed to be the first civilized people, and how they, I want to say, worship these people that come from space, and how they created us supposedly from Neanderthals and their own DNA and stuff like that, and how there's, you know, in science there's supposed to be like this missing link in evolution, and that's where it's supposed to come from genetic modification.
Okay.
And I don't know, I just think it's interesting. I wouldn't say that I completely believe in it. I just think it's an interesting
theory.
Yeah.
Okay. So where does it come that like we come from aliens? Like, do you know that part or no?
Well, it just their old scriptures.
Okay.
You know, one of the first writing systems comes from Sumeria, and they have people that decipher them,
Mhm.
and you know, that's just what they came up with in the deciphering process.
So you believe in aliens?
I do.
You do?
I do very much.
Look, I do too. Because I remember when my dad was dropping on, well, you know, for those who lived at 2
Just say hey, Chase.
you know how the bus would wait, will pick us up all in one basket. So
Basket.
well, yeah,
Like one trip.
like
Yeah.
one trip. So while we were waiting, I had pointed out something in the air, and it was kind of pitch dark still, 6:30 a.m. ish, and I told my dad, look in the sky, y en eso fue que there was like a plate. You could see the plate, and then like a few seconds later, it was gone. We were thinking, was a plane just pausing there? You know, it was just sitting. It was just
Yeah.
floating there, and it just went away. And that was my first and last encounter. And since then I've been believing in aliens, and we are being watched.
I was gonna
I'll
ask
believe
you,
that.
have you encountered anything?
I haven't. Sadly, I haven't.
I've seen-
I've seen a lot of things like in the sky, but I'm like, oh, that's probably just a plane.
I've also
Or-
seen the same thing. It was all like not so long ago. On like, what the hell's going on? In
They like to wait. They probably party there.
Probably. That's what's so ghetto. I'm just kidding.
Damn, Jackie.
That's where I come from.
You were ghetto. I was kidding.
Oh man.
But like, I don't know. Like, okay, I feel like aliens are probably somewhere in the earth. Like, they probably do exist. Honestly, they really do. You know. But I wouldn't say we come from aliens. Like, what the hell kind of book are you reading, mister? Like,
Well, it's a theory.
yeah, oh, well, theory is totally not convincing.
Yeah.
I mean, you probably came from one, so I don't know.
That's what my mom would say.
Really?
Like, yeah, because I told
So
her
do you have
about
that-
evolution,
Uh-huh.
and she's like, well, maybe you came from evolution. Maybe you came from the
Because
monkey.
you know, there's people who say that we come from apes too,
Mm.
Yeah.
because of our hands and how we are basically evolutionized from their physical features to us.
Yeah.
Something like that. But
And aren't they like one of the smartest like animals out there? But I know there's a lot of
A
smart
lot
ones.
of octopus are really smart.
Yeah.
That's so random. Octopus. I never thought of that.
I like sea creatures. You know, they're really old.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
some of them, you know, haven't evolved in a really long time, like
Mhm.
maybe millions of years.
That's crazy.
Like a jellyfish, I think they haven't evolved in like millions.
Yeah. Oh my god.
interesting.
The ocean is like a lot. I have fear of the ocean.
I was
I don't know
scared
when
of
it's
I was
Well,
gonna
on
say
Earth.
that. To me, the ocean is scarier than space.
I know. Carlos always talking about going on a cruise ship. I'm like, But you've been on it.
I have.
And was it scary?
No, it was great.
But you.
Because, I mean, obviously you're above the
Yeah,
ocean.
but what if it sinks? Then what?
Like, every time I think of cruise ship, I
God
always think of
forbid.
Titanic. Like,
Not only
Like,
that, I
like-
think of like a bad storm and like
Yeah.
the big waves.
no,
just,
not only that, but you guys, Titanic. Like, you can't let that go.
Well, I mean, you gotta think about where they went to.
Yeah.
You know, I was in the Caribbean.
Well,
Yeah.
So-
still, though, like, the water is, like, the scariest place on earth.
Did you get seasick?
No, at first I didn't. And then the last day, because it was a 7-day,
Uh-huh.
7-day trip. And the last day, I mean, they hightailed it back back to Florida, and that's when you can feel the boat going at it.
How big was it?
I think there was like 250 passengers,
Oh,
excluding the crew. So I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
the crew probably was like another 100. So I think it was
That's
like
not bad.
350.
have you seen those big ones that they've been making?
Yeah, I want to go on that really large one.
I couldn't tolerate it.
Yeah.
It's
There's
fun.
a
I
lot
mean, they
of
have so
people.
many activities. You don't even think about this, that you're in the middle of the ocean.
So you're like at a portable mall
Yeah.
with all these arcades. And
Yeah.
I'd be
It's-
ready to
it's fun.
bounce. I'm like.
I spent so
walk
much.
on
We
water.
spent so much time on the at the what's it called? The casino.
Really?
The casino. Yeah.
I heard.
No.
Till like 4 in the morning.
Oh my gosh. Of course.
I think the worst part about it for me was that I went to the gym for like a year and a half.
You had a gym?
No, no here, right
Oh, okay.
outside the boat. And then you get on the boat and there's pizza bars, there's sushi bars, there's unlimited ice cream, fine dining. I mean, it's just so much.
Temptation everywhere.
Yeah, buffet lines. I mean, it's just crazy. So like most of the pictures that I have, I'm like,
So all that gym work for
oh, that gym work for what? Yeah.
I still don't convince myself.
No, me neither.
Just because of that phobia of the ocean.
The ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the only
Yeah.
thing.
I try not to think about that.
But you know, there's people who rather die in fire rather than drown.
Drown. I don't know. Both
Which
of them
one's
are really painful.
more instant, honestly?
I want to say water.
You think
Yeah.
Yeah, cause
Drown.
fire, you're just getting cooked, man.
so?
Like.
I
You're
guess so.
hot. I couldn't.
You work with sort of
That's
fire. Not
Yeah, I get
really.
burned all the time. Yeah.
Does it hurt? Or you become immune now?
No, it hurts, but like, I'd rather feel the pain than disturb my weld.
Wow.
To be honest,
The commitment.
I'm sitting there just welding, and then I'm like, but I'm still welding.
So you really feel that?
Is
Oh,
that why
yeah.
Carlos is all like
It's
burnt?
hot. It's like
He tells me that
1,000
it'll go in
degrees
his
or something?
shirt sometimes. That's why y'all shirts be like holy.
mm-hmm.
I'm like, dang.
And you actually enjoy that, like
Not
The
anymore.
welding
the
probably.
welding, like
Not anymore.
really?
Yeah.
Do you weld with the rod
No.
or wire?
A MIG.
or
MIG
MIG?
wire. Yeah.
Okay. The reason I know this is because I used to weld too
No
in high
way.
school. I'm serious. And I
In
used to
everything?
weld with rod. Yeah, and it would always get stuck to the metal, and I
Yeah.
hated that. I hated it.
See, well, we used to do rod because the company used to be rail cars,
Uh-huh.
and now we do like chassis.
Okay.
So when we were a rail car, you know, we had to throw the lead all the way inside the rail car, and those things are enormously long. So
Yeah.
So
Not for
who's a
me.
better welder, you or Carlos?
ah,
I feel like they have that conversation
Dispute,
every
yeah.
now and
I
then.
want to say it depends on the weld. Cause
Really?
overhead, I feel like I'm better at overhead
Uh-huh.
than I am on flat. You know,
Who's been
usually
doing
it's
it
the other way
longer?
around.
Who's been doing it longer?
I think I have.
Yeah, I think
well,
so.
yeah,
Alright,
you
'cause
have more
when-
experience.
Yeah, while I was already working, you know, he was still in school.
Mhm.
Sorry,
So
Carlos
there's
V.
like, yeah, there's like a 5-year difference between us.
I think so. I don't know,
Yeah,
honestly.
it's like 25, ain't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
They know where you're that one.
You
30's
just
not
exposed yourself.
30's
I
not.
mean-
30's the new 20.
Es que te acuerdas que iba a la iglesia con nosotros.
Oh yeah. I remember you as an altar server at church too.
Yeah. Just,
Yeah. I do
Yeah, that's what
remember.
I'm saying. Like as kids, you look up to like your teenager, like older kids. So that's how I would look up to them. And then we became altar servers too.
yeah, I remember.
You know, like oh, we stepped in the big kid shoes or something.
Oh yeah, we were like cool and all, like just.
Thinking we're all that.
I used to be up there. I'm not gonna lie. I was like,
hard,
yeah, it's
yeah.
hard.
Especially after especially like tus papás que van a las quinceañeras and stuff, and
Mhm.
they tag you along,
Yeah.
and you're like up there till like 1 in the
Oh
morning.
yeah.
Y las misas antes eran like at 7 in the
8?
morning.
Yeah, that's
7 in the
right.
morning.
No, 8.
8:30.
We had
Oh.
to wake up at 7.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I was
It's
just
like,
saying.
dang. So yeah, you would. I don't know if y'all's parents stayed up late for parties.
Yeah, they were.
And then you went to
Of
church the
course.
next day?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
We
It
were like,
Oh, my parents.
because you
they
were
were
in a
sleeping.
monaguillo, you had to go.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And the thing about my parents, like our family, most of our family isn't here. So
Uh-huh.
if we went out to our quinceañera, boda, lo que sea, we would
Mhm.
still come back even later. And,
Oh my
and-
God.
Yeah,
That's such a Mexican thing.
I know.
to come back just to go to church.
Just to go to church.
So we're gonna get down and dirty with some questions. Just don't be too intimidated, okay?
Okay.
You promise to answer them honestly? You'll try to?
I'll try to.
Okay. Would you rather people perceive you being kind, smart, or attractive?
I think preferably smart.
Wow.
Because me personally, like, I don't know. It's just
Maybe education matters. or
Right.
something? Okay.
a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
A little bit, yeah. At least enough to like, hey, this guy's pretty smart.
Okay.
So are you saying you're not smart?
No.
No, you are, or no, you're not.
No, I am not. Yes, I am. Don't confuse me.
What is a challenge as a man today in today's world, like as modern world? What's a big challenge in today's modern world as a man?
Probably mental health.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't think you're encouraged to take care of that?
I think we are, but like, I kind of want to say like people encourage it, but then it's discouraged when talked about.
Okay. I can kind of see that happening. So it's like you're trying to open up, but then people are like, bro, man up.
Yeah,
Like, they
exactly.
still kind of say that.
Especially from some, like from men to men.
Mm.
Like a lot of people, a lot of dudes are just like, oh man, man up.
Mm-hmm. So they don't see it.
Yeah.
Maybe you need to talk to more women.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
They don't get it.
Are they too judgy? Because if that's the case, that's true. I'm just playing.
I think some women
Some
It
women
depends.
what?
are more accepting of it.
Okay.
Whereas like I don't know, I feel like if you open up too much to a woman, she might not see you as strong. You know what I mean? Because a man is supposed to be seen as strong. So if you're like, oh man, this
Yeah.
this gets to me this way.
I agree on that.
So you see men weak?
No, I don't see
I'm just
them weak,
kidding.
but I agree with his statement.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, men today are labeled as weak when they open up about their feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when when really they want to be heard and, accepted and all.
Yeah.
But
Not their emotions.
yeah,
but you.
and then unfortunately, again, there's women who see that as weak.
Mhm.
So
Not only that, but like also the Hispanic community, I feel like,
Especially.
yeah, they're so like judgmental that I don't think they're ever gonna really understand, especially the old generation. And that just has to do with like dads and stuff being machista and stuff. Like, no, like nowadays it's just different. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, there's a lot going on, good and evil in the world. So I think we should have an open space for men. Well, with that being said, do you think that there is an afterlife of any kind?
That's a difficult question.
no, it's not. You can answer it.
No.
You don't think. Why?
I want to say just because I haven't experienced, like.
It's almost like you won't know until you're there.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like when someone passes, I feel like you won't know whether there is an afterlife or not until
Mhm.
you really pass. I'm in the same boat as him because, again, I haven't experienced that. I've heard stories, though.
Yeah.
There's people who have relived after they've died and all, that
Mhm.
they've seen the light, or they saw.
Encounter spiritual beings.
Yeah.
But I kind of want to say like, were they dreaming?
Yeah.
Were they dreaming?
Mhm.
Because they say that after you die, your brain's still alive for like 7 minutes or so.
I heard that, like, once you die or before you die, you're like reliving all these memories, like all these people that you know
Mhm.
or that mean a lot to you. It's just like a
Yeah,
roll
life is
clip
passing
of
before your eyes.
So like, I don't know. I really don't know.
You
That's
know
a
what,
good
I
question.
have a cousin who had, he passed away. He had cancer, and my parents went to his funeral, and his mom told my parents the story. This is based on a true story. He had cancer. He was very, very sick. He was literally about to die, and he was already in deep sleep to the point where he was probably more on the other side than here. So his wife actually woke him up, and he came back here. He was like, "Why did you wake me up?" He was like, "I was already on the other side." He's like, "I saw my grandmother. I saw a bunch of kids running around, and I saw this hot sun that didn't burn." He's like, "And I saw this beautiful man." He's like, "I was there." He's like, "Why did you wake me up?" He's like, "I was ready." And he obviously woke up, and a few days after that he did pass away. But he says, and he had cancer. He was really sick. He was gonna die any minute, you know.
So you believe in the
Yeah, I mean, I haven't experienced it myself, but I mean, he, you know, from his experience, he just, I mean, it's possible.
Yeah. I mean, I like to believe that there is. Just, I hear a lot of like, but what if there isn't? It's like, might as well just work for it. What if it is? And the what if it's not?
I think it's more of a reassurance thing.
Yeah.
To think that there is,
Yeah.
you know, it just makes you feel good.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
so.
I mean,
So-
I get that. To end the mystery and the, I don't know, sadness that we're feeling, another question that I would like to ask you is,
Alright.
what are you most proud about of yourself?
I think just making it this far, to be honest. Cause like you know, when I was younger, like I was going through a dark path, and I didn't think that I would make it this far. And you know, just being here, 30 years
Yeah.
old, and you know,
You just didn't see yourself
yeah,
maybe in this position.
yeah. I used to not want to make it.
Really? I mean,
Yeah.
it's fine, dude.
To be honest, I
Yeah.
didn't, and you know, I have 3 kids now. That they make me want to live as long as I can. To be honest,
Yeah.
They
just
motivate
to
you.
see them grow up and you know how their life turns out.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's great. It's definitely a blessing to be your age. We haven't reached your age yet,
Yeah.
but you know, there's people who pass away early,
Way earlier.
Yeah.
or at your age. So I think it's a great blessing that you're still here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm sure you're still doing good, and you
Yeah.
can keep doing better.
I've
So.
had a few close calls.
No, I'm just kidding. Everyone has those. So.
And I'm sure your
Yeah.
parents are happy to have you.
Oh, definitely.
They're the nicest people. I get excited when I see them at work because they, you know, te saludan bien.
Yeah.
They just always welcome me.
Yeah, they really like you.
Thank you.
I mean, you know, they've known you since.
You know, I can picture you seeing looking like your dad when you're older.
Yeah, everybody says I favor my dad more than.
Yeah, I can see it. Every time I see him, I'm like,
Now
dang,
that you
Carlos is gonna
mentioned
look like him.
I can see it too. Yeah.
I can't say anything because I don't think I've ever seen your dad.
Yeah.
What is your relationship with your parents? Like, have you always been close, or y'all were that kind of no les hablabas mucho?
Yeah, I mean, when we were kids, when you know our parents were like working all the time.
Mhm.
So when my dad would get home,
Mhm.
we would be asleep,
Mm.
and then you know we go to school and
Ya está
he was already working.
Oh,
So
okay.
he was just work.
Mhm.
To be honest. And I,
¿Estabas más cerca de tu mamá?
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, and then he would go to Mexico,
Mhm.
and we couldn't.
Oh.
Yeah, so we would stay with my mom.
Es lo que iba a decir. ¿Eres de aquí o eres de México?
I was actually born in Mexico,
Really?
in Matamoros.
Oh.
Yeah, so everybody
Cool.
thinks I was born here, but I was
Yeah.
not.
But you came at a young age?
Yeah, 3.
Really?
Wow.
So I really don't remember anything about Mexico.
Yeah.
Tu hermano
Well,
sí?
as a kid, you know, all my memories are like being a teenager.
Yeah.
Since you mentioned that you're from Matamoros, Tamaulipas, you probably heard of this song.
Yes. So I used to say that he was my uncle
Why?
because of we share a last name.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Rigo Tovar.
Tovar,
okay, okay.
And
I didn't even notice that.
yeah, people used to eat that up. I was like, yeah, that's my tío.
Oh
They're
my
like, what?
gosh.
No. And then I don't even know his real name, but yeah, I was like, his name's Rigoberto. We just call him Rigo, but I didn't know that. I was just making
That's
stuff up. But people would eat it up.
Oh my
You could have fooled us right now.
Yeah.
You should have.
Really?
You should have.
Oh yeah, that's my uncle.
No,
You
too
know
late.
that song?
Too
That's
late.
cool. I didn't even think of
It's
it.
Yeah.
crazy because your mom's brother is in a band. So yeah, you should have played it off.
Bro,
Yeah.
that would have been funny.
Tu hermano Roberto.
Yeah, also.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bro, I forget what video it was, but I felt excited when I see him in that music video. I was like, dude made
Yeah,
it.
he
Wait,
plays
you're in a
that
music
grupo.
video?
No, not me, my brother.
Yeah.
Your brother.
What
Yeah.
does he play?
He was in a
plays in a
music
grupo
video?
called Línea Activa,
Mm-hmm.
Who?
and Beto,
Oh, okay.
Bobby's dad.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Yeah, he plays in a grupo.
Wait, in a real?
Oh yeah.
Like real deal?
Oh yeah.
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 Yeah, he went to one of their shows
What?
or something.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I used to tour with them.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, I call it touring, but you know they were just going doing private parties and stuff like that.
That's nice.
But I mean, they played with Los Gemelos de Sinaloa. You know?
No.
They opened up for Los
I
Gemelos.
love them. No way.
Yeah.
What?
They didn't
I
know
actually
that.
had free VIP seats.
What?
Yeah, I was just walking around toting equipment. They were like, come on.
Oh my gosh, I love them.
So
That's
what do
pretty
you do
cool.
when you go? Oh, ya no vas tanto?
No, I mean, not really.
So you would just help with the
I would just help with the equipment.
Okay.
And then they have a camera, so I just walk around like, oh yeah, I'm the cameraman, the equipment guy.
Shoot, anything to be
Yeah,
backstage for
Come on
free.
in.
And what's it like? I mean, I told them because they've been to Jaripel's. I've never been, but I want to go. And I'm not sure if that's what they do or they just.
They have. They've played with Eslabon Armado too.
No.
Yes, I swear.
Oh my god.
At, I think it's called Tacos y Trocas.
Yeah, truck invasion in that
Yeah,
Atlanta
yeah.
area. Yeah.
Wow.
They
Recently
they
or?
played I think it was last year.
Yeah,
Oh.
it was last.
I think
dang.
that's a yearly event, and it was last year when
Yeah.
they played with them.
They're having one coming up in fall, somewhere in fall, I think.
See, that's not his first group that he's played. He's played in like
Several.
several groups and some norteñas.
So is he like famous or something?
You might as well say he is.
Like
Wait,
locally, I would
what?
say.
Locally,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, people follow him. Like,
Really?
Yeah, the
I say
group.
one good hit that they would have, and they would get big.
Mhm.
Like, I mean, they've had good hits, it's just like a big one. you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
Viral.
Yeah. He writes music.
Dang.
That dude, he raps. He can rap in English and Spanish.
Dang.
Yeah. He's very musically inclined. I wish I got a little bit of that because I
I was
don't
gonna ask you.
play nothing.
So,
I want to say it's just in our family because over there in Mexico, our family from San Luis,
mhm.
a lot of them play music. There's like, from our family alone, there's probably like 4 or 5 grupos norteños.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
I wish I knew.
And I didn't get none of that because even my other brother,
Uh-huh.
Gibby, he plays too.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
about
you got
that.
nothing apparently.
No. just welding.
Just I mean, everyone has to bring something to the
Right.
table. You had to bring the
Yeah.
actual work in it. Your dad either, tampoco?
Yeah, my dad, he plays the accordion, but he was never in a group.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He wasn't interested in that kind of.
I mean, I think he was, maybe,
Yeah,
but he just didn't have time.
that's
He
cool.
was more about working than.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's like
And playing
super cool
music.
to have like musicians in the family because
Yeah.
I have like none.
I don't either.
Yeah.
Mine tried to be Tristan, but nothing like serious, like you know. But
Tristan tried to be a rapper, didn't he?
I didn't know that.
we're gonna do another game. Thank you for all your answers to the questions. So in today's game, you, from what I see, is you like to seem smart or you are smart. So we're
Definitely
gonna
seem. I'm just playing.
I'm just kidding. But no, I was gonna say I want to see if you can answer trivia questions.
Okay.
So we each have 3 questions. If you answer 6 out of 9, we might be lenient. I don't know how familiar you are with these topics. They're random too.
Oh, okay.
But if you get, a majority of them, you win a Las Comadres t-shirt.
Oh yeah, I was actually gonna tell y'all that I wanted one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, now you can.
well now you can win
Oh,
one.
yeah, you can win
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
we'll start here with our first questions, then we'll
Let's go.
circle back, and then the third one. Does that make
Ready?
sense?
Yeah.
Okay,
Ready.
Itzel, start us off.
What is the largest country in the world?
China.
It's actually Russia.
That would have been my second answer.
Okay. You
It's
still
a
got
thought
some.
that counts,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Okay. I can't pronounce it. I don't know if you know. According to the
Genius.
Guinness?
I think it's Guinness.
Guinness
Yeah.
World Records. What's the best-selling book of all time?
The Bible.
Okay. you got
Dang.
it.
Yeah. Good job. Okay. What is the distance from Earth to the Sun?
93 million miles.
Dude. Okay.
No way! No way he got that right!
He did.
That is
Yeah.
crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, that's known as one astronomical unit. If y'all.
Yeah, I don't know. He knows too much, guys.
Yeah, he does.
Okay, you did good for the first round. 2 out of 3. All right, Itzel.
Alright. What does the J stand for in Donald J. Trump?
Is it Joseph?
It's John.
You're sort of close.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I didn't know that either.
I don't know that. John.
Okay, in what Mexican state is Mazatlan located?
Sinaloa.
Okay.
All right. What is the only food that can never go bad? It's more of like a condiment,
Sort of.
sort of. That's a tricky one because there's a bunch.
There are.
But what is one thing you can think of?
Ketchup.
No, honey.
Honey.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, he got 1 out
Because it's
of.
natural.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I didn't know that either, but
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
it can never go bad. Fun fact.
Nice.
So now you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. What actor plays Ken in the 2023 blockbuster movie Barbie?
You should know.
Ken?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Who's the actor?
Is it Ryan Gosling?
Yes.
Oh,
you got
okay,
it.
okay.
Okay.
Dude, I thought you said you were smart.
You said that.
I did. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. And what fruit is the most eaten in the world?
Fruit.
Yeah. What's a popular fruit? Honestly, I will say this. Personally, I buy this every single week. Like, it's one of my go-tos. I always
No
buy
hints?
it. Huh?
No hints?
If the hint will give it away.
I think so.
You know it.
I think it's in there.
I want to say apple.
Dang.
What's next to apple?
Strawberry.
No, banana.
Banana?
You don't eat bananas?
Yeah, I do. I love bananas.
See, yeah. I feel like you thought of it and you didn't want to say it.
Well, it's just a whole bunch of fruits come up, to be honest.
Alright, what is the highest mountain in Mexico?
They know.
And
I only know the chains,
The what?
the mountain chains,
What's that?
where it's like Sierra Madre. No, nothing like that.
No.
I have
I
no
mean,
clue.
I don't know geography.
Is it a volcano? I bet it's a volcano.
No, it's not. It's called Jackie, how do you pronounce that word?
Orizaba?
No, we don't know that one.
You-
Mexican geography is not my thing.
Yeah, I
To
just
be honest.
put it in there because you said.
Yeah.
Well, we'll still give you a share.
Yeah, we'll
because
still give
you
you a
did
share.
good.
You got most of them right, so congratulations.
Yeah, you definitely impressed Itzel with the 93 million.
Oh yeah, I mean, I didn't even know that.
Maybe you're more familiar with space stuff.
I am.
Okay,
Cool.
so if we
That was what attracted me to knowledge.
Oh, okay.
Space.
That makes sense. The whole alien stuff.
Yeah. Alien, Star Wars, I mean, it's in your blood apparently.
Well, just on an ending note, thank you for joining us again, Carlos. Is there anything we always ask our guests, suggestions or advice or any comments you want to share?
I don't know. I really like the trivia.
You liked it?
Mhm.
Okay. What about the snacks?
Yeah, oh yeah, the snacks were great.
Hey.
You're grateful, not like our previous other guests.
They
Yeah.
were so ungrateful.
They roasted
saw
us.
that.
They were so mean.
They were like, y'all could have done better. At least they were honest. You know, we take criticism. So
No,
I guess.
No, you don't.
Well, you're 10 times much nicer than they are. So shout out to you.
Wasn't too bad, was it?
No,
Would you recommend others to do it too?
I would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll get more people over here. Thank y'all for joining us, and we hope you have a good night or good day, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.